Today is October the 26th, 2015. This is my whistleblower's application to the Department of Justice, the FBI. Richard McFeely, the Baltimore FBI on Lower Baltimore, has this information. Richard McFeely destroyed this information to protect Governor O'Malley and 52 of Governor O'Malley's political play-to-play players. Governor O'Malley, Senator Cardin, Congressman Cummings, Dutch Rufusberger, Mikulski, Van Halen. We're talking about Bernstein. We're talking about Ed Norris. We're talking about the stop and frisk that they was doing here. I was making a movie and a documentary about it. I'm a caterer. I've been in their houses. So this is part of the material that Governor O'Malley had taken from me on February the 7th, 2011. The FBI, the Department of Justice, has this. 29th, 2013. This is my official whistleblower's application to the FBI, directly to the FBI, in conjunction with my cases in the state of Maryland, the state of Illinois, and in federal court against Governor O'Malley, Scott Schellenberger, Greg Bernstein, Jake Davis, James Hammond, and the Chief of Police, Baltimore County, Chief Johnson. Alright, what it is I was making a documentary about racism in the judicial system, and this started on February the 1st, 2007. I turned myself into the FBI, and these are... On February the 1st, 2007, I went to the FBI in Chicago. I gave them a statement because Lake County, Illinois had me locked up for threatening to blow up the Lake County courthouse. A white man did that. A white man from Highland Park threatened to blow up the courthouse, not me. But you locked me up just to teach me a lesson, to show me that you got the power. Well, I ain't scared of y'all. So I put everything on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. In the state of Maryland, Governor O'Malley took my computer, 8 years worth of videotapes, but I got everything, the master copies. I got the master copies. Like when Dr. Dre left Death Row, dog, I got what I need. In the movies that I've been making since then, Governor O'Malley took my movies and my books. Governor O'Malley did it, so we're going to start right here. This is to Governor O'Malley, alright, and that's the Curious George in the Constitution. And that's the Governor O'Malley when it started, because like I said, this is about the prison industry and ills in the prison industry. So this is going to be mailed to Governor O'Malley, and Greg Bernstein and Doug Gansler know about it. They told me to go to the FBI because it's a civil rights violation. Here's the information right here, alright? It says right here, Lisa Madigan, Attorney General. Alright, this is in 2009. Because I was making, like I said, I was making a movie. This is the video, Sunday, 12/15/2007. The state of Illinois, the office of the state attorney, Michael Waller. Ken LaRue took this videotape out of evidence on February the 8th, 2008. I have a videotape dated 12/24/2007. That DVD exposes everything that I did on that date. The state of Maryland did the same thing on February the 7th, 2011. They took my storyboards, my computer, and 8 years worth of film. But I still got the master copies. I got all these DVDs except the one that Ken LaRue took on February the 7th, February the 8th. Ken LaRue has this tape. And Ken LaRue is that tape is gonna send a lot of people to jail. The state of Maryland, the state of Illinois has the video right here. Shall be returned. It's a video that goes to 12/24. It shows exactly what I did on that day. Like I said, I was making a movie about the Dred Scott decision. That's the movie about the Dred Scott decision. Blacks have no rights in which white people respect. That's what you locked me up for in the state of Maryland, for making a movie about politics. It's about that toilet. And that's the White House. Like I said, this is a Bush issue. This is a Republican issue. And it just got passed on to Obama. That's Judge Souder. Alright, that's the oath Judge Souder took. Alright. Judge Souder is an officer of the court, and Judge Souder has a moral and ethical obligation to turn over all that material to the Department of Justice and the FBI. I'm a whistleblower, and you locked up a whistleblower. Frank Boston works for the Baltimore City Police Department. He's the lawyer for the Fraternal Order of Police. Frank Boston has all this as well. Boston. And this is me in Spring Grove Hospital. Like I said, this is about the corruption and the abuse of power in Spring Grove, the medical system, the TV station knew, because Adam May had the full hour and 15-minute interview that I did. Parole and Parole Commission got it. Linda died, because like I said, it was a movie. It's about community in crisis, from Lake County to Baltimore to Zion, Chicago. We dying out here. We talking about Whitehead's Barbershop, everybody that knew. Brian Feeney. Everybody got videos. Tom Delane. Alright? And we're going to talk about everything. Fox got it. I'm making a movie about Gov.O'Malley. Gov.O'Malley is the subject of the movie. Right there, that's my store on Falls Road. Like I said, you're going to find out a lot from a little monkey. And this is the Attorney General asking for an investigation. Department of Justice Civil Rights Division, Pennsylvania Avenue. I already got that information in there. These are the false charges that the state of Maryland charged me with. Right there. For my own property on Falls Road, burglary, theft, malice destruction of property, trespassing. I own that property. I was destroyed. It was illegal. And you charged me with those cases. This is the case that I turned into the Department of Justice. These cases in the state of Maryland, the office of George Nielsen, the city solicitor, refused to do this. The office of Frank Conway, the clerk of the court, destroyed this material. But these are the cases that I was going on. That was Gov.O'Malley. It's about Dred Scott and right to property. A free black man in one state and a slave in another. The first case is Gov.O'Malley. That was supposed to be heard February of 2011, but you locked me up. The second case was the Illinois case concerning the videos and the movies I was making. The third case is the case with Jake. I exhausted all my remedies, Maryland, city, county, and state levels. And this was the city solicitor. And even the city solicitor said this is the office of the state prosecutor or the federal prosecutor's office. Alright? So there ain't no misunderstanding. I went to the state prosecutor and I went to the federal prosecutor because it's politically involved and it involves so many politicians, they're not going to prosecute the case. They say that banks were too big to fail. Well, our government is committing so much corruption, they're too big to be prosecuted. But Gov.O'Malley can't hide from this. That's my lawyer, Mr. Sanders, because he didn't do what he was supposed to do. I fired my lawyer from the Baltimore City Police Department concerning my truck and what you're supposed to do. Alright? Search warrant. You got to return my property or compensate me for it. And it's been 5 years. I haven't been compensated. Property hasn't been returned. You never answered the subpoenas. And I subpoenaed all of my people that were involved in it. I named you. Jake Davis, Patricia Cook, Scott Schellenberger, the controller, Gov.O'Malley. It names y'all right here, because everything that's in here, everybody was in these movies I was making. Everybody's name that you see here is in the movie. Everybody in here is in the movie. So there's no misunderstandings. When I name your names, I don't want no misunderstandings about nothing. This was a movie about democracy in America. The same way that y'all did Matt, Van Dyke, and Libya. I'm a victim of democracy. And President Obama said investigate. Governor Ehrlich knew. President Obama said investigate. Governor Ehrlich had it. Judge Booras, Charles Gibson, ABC News. I can produce videos to show that I had personal contact with each and every one of these people. I have mail receipts to prove it as well. The camera don't lie. Politicians do. And since Barack Obama talking about the prison industry, this one is strictly for the books. Governor Thompson knows about it. And all this is legal. Says right here, Department of Corrections. I was making a movie about the prison industry. That's 2011. Alright? When I was locked up. And that's my inmate complaint.
Solitary confinement. Denied access to the phones. Denied food, water.
Everything.
Malnutrition.
Inmates records management. Alright? Inmate complaint. Legal assistance. I had no lawyer. You moved me illegally.
I had no lawyer. You transferred me from facilities.
Access to the media. You won't tell the truth about the story. The media helped create this lie.
I had Adam May do an hour-and-a-half interview. An hour-and-a-half interview, and you only did 3-minute clip. And that hour-and-a-half interview, all I said was Governor O'Malley, Governor O'Malley. It was all about Governor O'Malley. And WJZ covering up for him. ABC2 News covering up for him. Fox 45 covering up for him. Y'all ain't holding politicians accountable, but you want to hold the black community accountable for the conditions in which those politicians created.
And like I said, I need that videotape back. That's Mr. McGee.
Parole and probation.
Got a DVD too. And the police department is involved because you came in my house without a search warrant, and I want all my property back.
Bellfield's department came in my house.
And that.
12 police officers with no search warrant.
Got left in front of the courthouse. Alright? That's the storyboard for the toilet. Got everything on it. Baltimore Sun knows me because I'm Shorty, the barbecue guy. I'm the pit beef guy that owns the store on Falls Road. And this is where we going with this. This is the diary from Lake County, Illinois.
Lake County Jail diary.
Can't get it focused. But this is the diary. And these are the letters from the diary. Alright? That's the Department of Justice. Like I said,
Patrick Fitzgerald had this information in 2008.
That's 2008, January. That's me.
I'm an inmate blowing the whistle while I was in jail.
That's me in jail. That's Jake Davis. And that's the Ron Battle coming to Illinois, February the 23rd, 2008, telling people I was crazy. I got 400 and something odd pages in there. And that's the Illinois, the Maryland diary. This is the diary from 1986. This is what they took out of my truck and destroyed. I had copies of it.
The diary from 1986 had Benny Starks in it. Benny Starks was just released. It also had Juan Rivera. He was just released. They were held for 20 years for crimes that they didn't commit. And my diaries document everything from 1986 till this day.
Right in here, that's Dwayne G. Davis and Benny Starks. Benny Starks just got released from jail because he was in there illegally for 20-something years. That's Jake Davis. So we're going to see how long Jake Davis been contacting me and been not telling the truth. Like I said, it's about freedom and Frederick Douglass and our rights. And I made a movie out of it. Here go the videos, plenty of them.
See the tapes?
And here goes all the videos.
I'm bootlegging my own shit.
And James Hammond. It's like I said, it's a documentary. And I want everything documented. It's about treating us like shit. And I'm Frederick Douglass, reincarnated, like Family Guy. We're just making comedy out of this. But in this comedy, you're going to get the truth. Because I got storyboards. And I got more evidence than you can stand. So Patrick Scott, Ray Wimbush, and Dr. Holmes Flavor, I'm a one-man goon squad. And Mark Steiner know about it too. Like I said, we putting everything out there. I'm putting everything out there. Because Caminet's new. And we want everything in the eye of the public. We don't want no more lies. We're going to make this real simple. We're going to join the Mickey Mouse Club. That's George Bush. That's the Mickey Mouse Club. I want my property back. And we loading up. And that's the emails. I'm going to tie everybody together so there ain't be no mistakes, no lies.
Those emails tie you together from ddshortman@AOL.com and ddshortman@gmail.com. It shows the senators, the congressmen, the public officials that had knowledge of a crime and did nothing about the crime because they were the ones that committed the crime. It's called racketeering. The same way that you did Kwame Kilpatrick, I'm going to do to you. Every public official that knew has emails. Every public official that knew, I contacted. So y'all got to deal with it.
No misunderstandings. We're going to tell the truth about them toilets. We're going to talk about the murdering to death in Baltimore, Zion, North Chicago, the murdering of our kids. We're going to talk about the embezzlement. We're going to talk about the prison industry. We're going to talk about everything. But mainly, we're going to
talk about mass incarceration, and we're going to talk about Gov.O'Malley. We're going to talk about Scott Schellenberger. We're going to talk about Greg Bernstein. We're going to talk about Ed Norris. We're going to talk about Belfield. We're going to talk about Batts. We're going to talk about Commissioner Davis. We're going to talk about Chief Johnson. We're going to talk about Richard McFeely and the FBI. We're going to talk about so many things that you ain't going to talk to me no more.
This federal case that I got against Governor O'Malley, Baltimore County Chief Johnson, Baltimore City State's Attorney Bernstein, and Schellenberger. We getting ready to crack that. In the Maryland Black Caucus, we're going to show your role that you played in it too. Everybody knows.
The Maryland Black Caucus, all of y'all knew this. The Maryland Black Caucus did nothing. Richard McFadden. When y'all see me, Kathleen Pugh, Gladden, Kurt Anderson, the black people that are supposed to be leading us and protecting us is selling y'all out. Tell them I said it, because I've been to the office and said it myself.
Be outed. Mark Kirk, Senator Kirk, Congressman Kirk, Lake County, Illinois, the Republicans, because like, you started with y'all, and it's going to end with y'all. I'm going to end because I'm in favor. This is Good Friday, and this is my video documentary about racism in America, the judicial system. Put the doctor on the spot.
It's about mass incarceration. It's about the prison industry. It's about the play-to-play politics. You can go to Warren Brown, the White Pettit, and they'll tell you they don't want this put out. They don't want their business out there. Fox News don't want this out there. Senators and congressmen don't want it out there. But these tapes and that camera is my whistleblower's application. 2015. I'm in this.